boy J God. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Red button on the right side. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Why are we here? Doughdash is being called a fraud, being called a liar. And people was unsubscribing from her channel because they felt that her message isn't real. With doughdash, man, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I seen videos of her, and she be having good content, teaching dashes how to make a certain amount of money in a certain amount of time. The big one, you can quit your W-2 and work the gig act full time and be good. She talking about how she'll never go back to a W-2. Here's the thing. I understand why you will call her a fraud, why you will call her a liar, especially if you follow the advice or follow what she was talking about on her channel, and you are actually one of these people that actually quit their W-2 for doing gig work. Now, for one, we got to go by sometimes we got to go by the era. DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart, Grubhub was prominent in a point in time that you can actually get enough good orders that you can, if you wanted to, quit your full-time job to actually pursue gig work. But gig work is luck mixed with opportunity. Luck mixed with opportunity. You gotta be very lucky to get these orders. But you gotta put yourself in the position to do it. That's why there's hot zones. So, do I think she's a liar? I don't think she's a liar, only because this. I think she was true with her message. When DoorDash and Instacart and Uber Eats and whatever she was doing, when it was good, when it was great, it was great. We going through summer slowdowns, more drivers filling out for these apps. It's being oversaturated. More bad orders are coming in. So she might had a lot of bad days. And when it used to be when she had a lot of good days. It happens. People went from full-time to getting a W-2 to get rid of the apps completely or working part-time. I think she really believed that message that she was talking about. Because it was probably a point in time she was making a lot of money for doing it. Now, when she made that video, the peak pay went down, the base pay went down. If everything goes down, it's going to be less opportunities of making money. So I don't think she was lying about what she was doing. I think she made a decision. You know what? These apps, it was a good run. I gotta go back to a W-2. I need to provide for myself and my family. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't think we should judge a person's decision when tough times are ahead. I don't think so. But we gotta be realistic here. All the bad orders, you're not gonna keep doing all these bad orders and getting $50 a day, and you just work 10 hours and you got $55. That's not gonna cut it. You're gonna have to get a W-2 and probably do gig work on the side, or probably do it on weekends or something, or not at all, whatever their choice is. But I think calling her a fraud and a liar is really disingenuous. Now, has she probably helped influence y'all to do gig work full time, and maybe it's not working out how you seen how she was doing it, making 200, 300 maybe a day? Probably not. But everybody got their own choices, man. Even though when it comes to decision making that has to be made, influence is a big part when it comes to people making decisions about their livelihood. That's why people like Pedro, there's people like Dash and Trader, they'll make the disclaimer is this might not be for you. And the problem is she didn't do that. I think that's really the only thing that she did wrong. That she was like, she never made a disclaimer that, hey, this gig work isn't for everybody. You are gonna have your bad days. You are gonna have your great days. But I don't think she should be called a liar and she's fraudulent. They've been going at Shorty lately, man. Whew. But when you put yourself out there, you also are. There's an opportunity to be criticized, and that's okay. But just for me, I don't think she's a liar or a fraud. I think she made videos thinking she was gonna do DoorDash and do Instacart and do Uber and do all that for maybe for the foreseeable future, and really make it her career. But it didn't go as planned. We all been through something that we thought it was gonna come true, or we thought this is gonna be the new wave, or we thought this is gonna be our get rich quick scheme, or this is how we're gonna become better financially, emotionally, spiritually, and it just doesn't work. And you just happen to be wrong. I don't think she's a liar. I don't think she's a fraud. I just think that she miscalculated, and I think she was wrong. But being a liar and a fraud is a bit of a stretch. But it's your boy J God. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Red button on the right side. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And my closing statement: let's own something.